The weather is getting nice. They just lifted all the mandates in your states and you're ready to free yourself of that man you've been with all quarantine. Listen, this week we're talking about the tips for a breakup. Are you doing it right? Do you need to tell the world that y'all broke up? Do you need to announce that you're single? Are you getting your stuff back? And what happens with y'all mutual friends? Tune in this week on Textually Active. Everybody, welcome back to another episode of Textually Active.
Textually Active.
This is your weekly dose of conversations about navigating the digital age while dealing with friendships, relationships, and all the ships in between. I'm Rez, and I got Meezy with me.
Gang shit only. Fucking, I'm up today. Let's get it.
Producer EA is on the boards.
What do you want?
He's here. And we hype.
I'm up today.
We hype. North Carolina is open.
Nigga, whole streets open. Fuck that. Niggas fighting in airports. Shout out to everybody that got it cracking down at Miami last week. It was up. Like, nigga, it's up. Niggas.
Waffle House back. Nigga. We getting them fight videos back.
Niggas running out on checks on spring break. It's up,
all
boy.
them people that was talking stuff on the internet for a year straight because we've been locked down. You thought you wasn't going to see that person?
Oh,
think again.
Oh, we out.
We out back here. And they act this you. Yeah. And you get punched in your face.
To quote the great street prophets, it's up and we want to smoke. We want to smoke.
I thought it was up and it's stuck.
That's Cardi B.
Okay.
Or party.
That's what's up with you youngins.
What?
You hit a last lyric and you're like, I thought that was Cardi B.
Aw, it's up and it's stuck though.
Is it?
Yeah, every time they see each other, it's going to be up and stuck.
How many times do it get to be up and stuck?
Just once, yeah. Because once you throw it up, it's up, and then it just gets stuck.
Yeah, but if you get it back in blood, I don't think it's stuck no more.
Okay, so then it comes down after that, because the problem is solved. Yeah. Well, there's a lot of people out here getting it back in blood, and they just forgot about COVID, and things are just seemingly getting back to normal.
I'm about to get vaccinated.
You getting vaccinated?
I'm about to get vaccinated.
Yeah.
You know why? I'm about to put my invisibility cloak on. So you niggas ain't gonna see me, but I'm gonna be out here.
It's almost like getting vaccinated is now like your entry fee. You no longer have to pay. You just get vaccinated, and now you can go to the sports events.
I'm finna take my vaccination card to Eliante and get that bitch iced out. Just chain.
Right.
Vaccinated on a land, you're iced out.
We gotta, this is like something that you have to put in a frame, because in 20 years when they come back with the commercial, if you got vaccinated in 2021,
you get a check for it. Like mesothelioma.
Johnson & Johnson vaccine was not what it said it was out to be. Like,
that's funnier than it's
we're gonna be sitting in our rocket chair like, shit, my elbow ain't felt right since.
Hey, you wanna know what's crazy about that? What about the ailments you already got? My eye already twitching. Like, this shit might fuck it up even more.
It's only one way to find out.
Yeah, I'm out here.
I'm ready. I'm ready.
I'm going.
It's something about when the weather get nice, we just be out here.
You know the vibes.
So everybody feeling good, ready to jump into this discussion for the day. I don't want to keep y'all here for too long.
Last day of Women's Month.
It's on your hurt.
Shout out to the ladies. You guys had a good month. You had a good run. You know what I'm saying? I had to show it one last time. We had to do it.
Who you got today?
Crazy, we sexy, and we cool today. So, I had to pull that out the closet just for the last day.
That's right.
Three of some of the most incredible women we've ever saw. One that'll burn the house down. One that'll let her man make an album about their relationship, which we about to get into.
Mm-hmm.
And one that we don't really know about her life, but she kept it going even though she had sickle cells.
She sure did. She sure did.
Black women are crazy. They're incredible. All facets.
And for my shirt, I got on a nice little shirt today. Check it out on YouTube. Shout out to the guys for sending this through.
You already know the vibe. Shout out to Dreams of Children music group. Y'all are hard.
That shirt mad comfy too.
Shout out my dog Madrique out there getting it popping. You see the vibes.
We know the vibes. So today, Meezy, you touched on it a little bit, but this is something that you were very passionate about prior to this episode. A week before, the day before we record, we like to sit down and do like a planning about what we're going to talk about.
Right.
And Meezy came to this table and he was a little fed up, a little hot. She want to get to the bottom of some things.
So we just talked about streaks bike.
Mm-hmm. The streets is bike.
Streaks bike, which means excuse me, sorry. You spent last year in the house
You did.
with somebody. Maybe you liked them, and then you had to live with them, and you still like them, or you liked them, had to live with them, and you realizing you never liked them.
Or you liked them, and then opening night at Vintage happened, and you realized that the nigga's weird.
Roof Chris was doing more than just limited seating, and it was full blown, and you like, this not the nigga I want to be seen at Roof Chris with.
Right.
So now the streets is back. So breakup season, because summer here is upon us. And I want to know,
in love, some people fall out of it.
I want to know what's etiquette here. What is the etiquette here? Because last week the timeline was in an uproar. A famous celebrity couple, Saweetie and Quavo from the Migos, told each other that it was over.
Did they tell each other, or did she tell the world?
So that's my question. Is it okay for her to go online and tell the world tell that man business to the world about how she thought he did what he did to her and all of that? Why is that okay? I need to know this.
I think it's proper breakup etiquette.
Is it proper?
I think it goes right there on the list of things to do. You have a SOP for that.
I don't think that's fair. I don't think that's fair.
You do.
What's an SOP?
What's that? What is an SOP?
Standardized operating process.
This nigga got that 1 degree last year during COVID. She out here.
So this is how you do it. You have to have a process for everything you do. And I think that is part of the process, especially as a woman. Now, it's different processes because you have the process for the girl, you have the process for the man, you have the process for the man and the man, the girl and the girl, and whatever else your relationship identifies under. But you also have the process for family, friends, and everybody else that engage with you throughout that. And I think posting you being single is a part of it, especially if throughout your whole entire relationship, you were talking about being in a relationship this whole time. You got to share it with your audience.
But here's my thing. If you've been sharing us the good sides, why you wasn't sharing that this nigga wasn't shit?
Yeah.
Until you finally decided, hey, today's the day that I'm over this.
I think during that time, you're in a vulnerable state. Like when you find out that your nigga is cheating on you, especially if you're in a place where you just did interviews with this nigga, he's buying you ice, you posting it, like y'all in a good space, and then you get cheated on, like I think that messes with you emotionally. So you don't want to say it right then and there because you're vulnerable. People are going to say things. They might have facts that you didn't know, and you might still be with them after that. So you got to deal with the public's opinion, your internal emotions, his cheating lying ass, and then you got to still carry on. So I don't think it's a good time to tell it when it's actually happening. I think the way that she told it was good because she got over it.
But I don't think it's fair. Number one, I don't think it's fair because that was his business to tell. It wasn't her place to tell us that. Mm-hmm. To tell them that the women have loved this line for the last 2 weeks. They loved the intimacy was shared with someone else.
I like the way that's put.
Bro, I hate that line.
Why?
That's not what that was. That's not the same. It's not my fault that I had to go get some neck from somebody else. That's not the same intimacy. You've been gone. You've been doing fucking shows and shit gone. My fault. I apologize that I had to go somewhere else. But that wasn't your business to tell. That was my business that we need to work out between us, not on the timeline, and talk to each other. Because I like what he said. Apparently, you are not the woman that I thought you were.
You like that?
I like that line.
No.
Because you're not.
So everybody is tripping over especially men, they're tripping over the take care part. But that line, you're not the woman I thought you were, is very disrespectful. And it's gaslighting.
Take care is
you're not the nigga that I thought you were. You're not the man who sat up here and did all these things, probably sucked my asshole dry. And now you sit up here with somebody else. Like, how does that make sense? And you're not the man that I thought that you were when I signed up for this relationship.
I knew Sweetie wasn't shit when she said take care. All she do is sample. Stole that right from Drake. Just sampling that Sweetie.
But
I'm just saying.
I think that's a common line that people tell people. Like, especially when you're going through a breakup, you most likely wish the best for your ex.
I just think that the timing is very peculiar because
talk to me
because this whole breakup happened right after there was a video that surfaced of Sweetie eating, what was it? Something with ranch sauce?
Them fucking
ranch and spaghetti.
Yes.
Ranch and spaghetti is normal. I don't know.
No, the hell it's not.
It's very normal.
No.
It was baked spaghetti, and she put like the whole Hidden Valley Ranch in it.
The whole thing is uncommon.
That
But
make me wanna
Like it ain't
spaghetti and ranch is normal.
Like it ain't hidden anymore.
You did it before?
Oh, all the time.
You do that? That's your
Yeah.
jazz? Why though?
That's my jazz is hilarious. But
Yes. Double entendre.
right, I saw it. The flavoring of it's good.
I've never done that.
But I thought you was on to something else.
I know what you thought he was on to because
I
I
thought
thought he was on.
I
But
thought
he
you was on to
He don't
something
be on the
else.
timeline like that. He be working, so he don't really catch the little pieces.
I
Go ahead and
thought-
put it together for him.
I thought it was ironic that this breakup happens while Sweetie trying to get hot
That's right.
with a single in the streets
And
with
what's it
Janae
called? What's it called?
back to the streets.
Okay. Now that's the part right there.
You see the vibes.
Talk about a rollout.
Listen. So Meezy is really big on the whole rollout stuff.
You know the vibes.
And normally I tell Meezy like you gotta chill. Like everything can be a rollout.
It is a rollout,
But there's been a
though.
couple of things that's been happening on the internets that it looks like it's a rollout.
Fam, on Valentine's Day, she just told us she was teaching him how to love because he ain't know that. So what make you think when you teaching somebody how to love, they ain't gonna fuck up a little bit? They don't really understand this. This Quavo first public relationship that we know of. Because, I mean, I remember Nicki made that song about Barbie dreams, and then Quavo made a response song on his album.
I remember that.
It's an album that nobody listened to. It's okay if you don't know.
I listened to it. They got that champagne song with Madonna.
Yeah, right. So if you go back, there's a song about Nicki Minaj where he didn't spill tea,
Ooh.
which is he might have been in the wrong there. But he had to defend himself. I think what's the difference between one of them is spilling tea and the other person is defending themselves?
Yeah.
Quavo is defending himself in this case, and Sweetie is spilling tea.
Yeah. I think they're both doing it in a way that we often see in our timelines. Like, I think we always see...
I'm about to pod now.
We always see people together. It's common knowledge that people post the person that they're in a relationship with, unless you're me. I'm getting better. But yeah, it's often that you post them, and we're in an age where people they live their life through social media. Like, they not live their life, that's a bad way to put it, but they like to show their life their highlights on social media.
Right.
So if your highlight is your boyfriend, you're often posting him. And it gets to a point where your followers feel like they are a part of your relationship. They are a part of you. They know you. You guys have a connection. And so it's common for people to share that information with their followers.
Facts.
Especially if you're a self-proclaimed influencer. Like, that's a part of your life. Those are things that you go through.
I saw a friend of mine on timeline today going on a trip, holding hands with somebody. I put the hard eyes and swipe right up, put hard eyes. Who's this?
Let me tell you something.
I want to know.
I'm that follower. I want to know details.
I want to know.
You've been posting a lot about this nigga, and now you ain't posting him. What's good?
I've seen
I
a
see
lot
this
of
quote now. You talk about niggas ain't shit. They all lie and cheat. What happened?
I'm starting to learn that a lot of niggas be going to the tattoo artist and getting the same one. A lot of niggas got a little rose on their wrist by their watch line. There's a lot of niggas with the same tattoo out here.
What you mean?
You know, they get the little rose that go up the arm and part of their sleeve. They half sleeve. The rose be right here, and it lay over your gold Rolex or watch, whatever.
Yeah.
I've been seeing that tattoo on the timeline. It's the same one because it's been different niggas. Like, it's the same tattoo.
Oh, the girl.
Yeah.
The
You just
girls
see
have
his
been doing
arm,
that.
you know, because they like to hold hands when they driving and shit.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I've been seeing that tattoo.
That's dangerous. But yeah, I think it's a part of our culture and especially as millennials, to be in a relationship, share those details. So when it comes to a breakup, it's almost expected that you tell the full story. Now, where the lines get drawn is how much you're telling and how disrespectful you get. Because it's okay to say, in my opinion, it's okay to say, streets back, I'm single, what's up? Thought I had one, but he got away. Something like that.
Why, though? Because that shit seemed thirsty. It's thirsty as
Because
shit.
that's what it is. in that moment,
Like, who have you been talking to? Which nigga you been talking to?
nobody, and I need to let them know that I'm available now.
Nah, somebody been.
So
in
I
the DMs.
need to post something to let the streets know we back.
That's thirsty as hell.
It is, and it is what it is, and that's exactly what it is. Because you feel like this nigga got me fucked up, and you feel it in your head. So you need to take that energy. This nigga got me messed up.
So
to the timeline, right? And the timeline gonna let you know he had you messed up. So it's like reassurance.
That's crazy.
So why is it feel like such, like it's so necessary to almost so are people doing that because they actually want to find a new person, or is it just to get the dick flute solo?
No, yeah,
Dick flute solo.
That's it. They just trying to like see if I can get him riled up. You know what I'm saying? They love for when the old nigga come back in the DMs, even though they told us they was through with him.
So it because it comes off at first like you just need somebody.
You need the attention,
and you can't be by literally like you can't be by yourself.
No. I think that's not what it is. It's not. I'm looking for people to jump in my DMs. I just would like the attention in that moment. And it may be attention from my followers, or it may be attention from that nigga, because he's probably going to react when you say that you're single. Some people like when he jumps in your DM and be like, bitch, you telling the world you single now? Like, they like that. They like that. That's what they look for. So,
which is crazy in this fucking, I know we talk a lot about guys having double standards, but they fucking women have a lot of double standards too. Because if I break up with my girl and hit the timeline with I'm bike, like the Jordan wearing the 45 picture,
that, you know, somehow
I've been already talking to a bitch already. Like
no. Somehow, like when you post it, like the word doesn't fully finish.
Right, like
it's like she killed you right before.
Exactly, you already like you. I bet not dare post that.
Do you guys think that there's a period in between, like, you breaking up and you posting breaking up? Like, I feel like back in the day when I used to have breakups, me and Eric not breaking up, me and EA not breaking up. Yeah. So there used to be that period in between the breakup where you break up and it's like, we might get back together. Like, what is that timeline?
Does this not go against everything y'all been posting?
What do you mean?
Take some time to work on you. I'm working on me. I need to stop and manifest what I want for my life. Like, man, you just want somebody with you. Let's keep it a buck. You don't care about taking time to better yourself. You lonely. You love that nigga. He wasn't shit. He not good for you. But you want him to come home.
You do.
You want him to come home and then in 3 months show you that he ain't shit again.
Some people enjoy, like,
cause you like your ain't shit nigga. Your homegirl ain't shit nigga. It's her home ain't shit nigga. So you can judge her and tell her your nigga ain't shit. But your ain't shit nigga is yours and you love him.
Some people get to a point where they enjoy that torture. And, you know, it saved me a lot of time and a lot of stress with dealing with friends, because friends go through the breakup too.
Right.
With dealing with friends who have somebody who, by definition, ain't shit. It ain't my job to call them ain't shit, but they ain't shit. They ain't shit. And you keep dealing with them, right? So I think that falls into the friend part. Because if you're going through this thing where you're breaking up, you make the breakup public, you get back together. You're breaking up, you make the breakup public, you getting back together. You have people tied to this situation too. Because outside of posting on social media that you're single, you're calling your girlfriend up crying. I don't know if men do it, but you're probably talking to your boy, nah, that girl ain't shit, whatever.
Fuck her.
And you have friends going through the motions too.
Right.
So at what point do you draw the line with publicly announcing the breakups if you plan on getting back with them?
I mean, I just be feeling like it ain't nobody else's business.
Okay.
Like, I feel like it's not nobody's business until until you see me in the streets with a new girl. Okay. Like, when the friend sees me with somebody else, then you can go and ask her, What's up?
That's
Why?
right.
I just seen him walking in the Target hand in hand with some bitch while I was leaving.
Meezy might not be the best person for this because Meezy's not going to be the one to tell his friend that he broke up with his significant other.
I mean, when you stop seeing her, when I start coming back outside, because once you're in a relationship, you're not allowed to go outside. But once you start seeing me come outside and a lot more, and you like, oh, why is he showing up all the time?
I think it's a good strategy, though.
But the thing is, like, when I'm saying, like, Meezy will do that, it won't tell his closest friends, and I'm using air quotes. You guys can't see off camera. Like, I think it'll just be like, when you find out, you just find out, no matter who the hell.
Nah, because I feel like those people, the people that know me enough, will ask questions.
Yeah, no, Meezy's the type of person that you have to. He's not going to tell you directly, but if you're in his face and you're talking to him,
what am I supposed to do as soon as it happened? Pick up the phone and call me.
No, exactly, and that's what I like about that method is that.
That shit toxic.
Like, why would I walk into a room and give my problems to everybody in the room?
It plays on what I just said. As a friend and as somebody who follows somebody on social media, there is a gray period that goes past when you may want to get with them or may like want to work things out. Right. And I don't think everybody else should be involved in that, because if you do decide to take him back, we're still going to be upset. We didn't get the makeup sex that you got. We didn't get the new Bentley or Benz that you got. Well, I mean, Chick-fil-A date, McDonald's, new shirt,
some wings,
proposal for some people. Some people propose
some A1s or something.
A1s, yeah. New nails. You got your nails. We didn't get that. Right. So I'm still mad. Yeah. I remember everything that he did that led to the breakup. I don't forgive him as a friend, as a family member. So you have to be careful.
I had to listen to your problems when I could have been getting some.
Thank you. And I have a bad habit of taking on everybody else's problems. So when I hear you venting, I feel that shit too. I don't like that. Don't vent to me about that nigga. Now I really
you know what, CE, this is really what goes into me. What can I do about it? Mm-hmm. Y'all broke up. I can't fix that shit. Like, there's nothing I can do about it.
Do you want to drink? Do you want to get drunk? I can help you with that.
I'm sorry.
He's a sociopath.
Like, even the fucking the things of like, yo, me and such not vibing no more. What I'm supposed to say? Like, what am I? Damn, that's crazy.
Oh, you talking about friends? Yeah, like the friends not vibing. Oh, that one's good. Oh, the friend breakups.
No, because my thing is like,
when is it appropriate to ask these questions?
I need a warning. I need to know what. Because the thing is like, what's gonna happen is that typically I become not friends with everybody. Like, the
mutual.
No, I mean, there's certain situations where I just don't want to be blindsided. I think that's for me personally.
Hey, I'm gonna tell you right now.
I get the plot and the ploy of like, hey, like, you're just dumping onto me and all that stuff like that. I completely understand that and why you might not want that. But I don't want to be I don't want to be an asshole and say, oh, what's going on? And then this is like, wait, like this has been over like months. You know what I'm saying?
Ray, let me tell you right now.
Go ahead.
Me and Jazz break up. You can't choose her.
What you mean?
You can't choose her. I know how you are about your women friends. You can't choose her.
But what if
you can't choose her?
She's great at big lots.
You can't choose her.
She loves
you. Can't choose her.
Okay. All right.
But the hypothetical, if you need break up, I'm a little torn. I don't know what I don't know.
We wouldn't make you choose. I don't like that. I don't like when I don't like when people break up and one person is acting funny. Like, bitch, I'm in the middle. I didn't fuck either one of y'all, okay? I like you and I like him too.
But that's the thing.
I don't need to. You don't gotta split me. I'm cool. I'm not going to tell you a secret. I know it seems like I'm a loud mouth. I tell everything, but I don't be telling secrets. I'm going to hold your secret, and I'm going to talk about your secret with somebody who's mutual to me, who I know doesn't talk. Girl, and it's probably going to be, I'm going to be like, yeah, girl, she out there sleeping with somebody else already.
So we need to talk about that
but
for
I'm
a second.
not going to tell them.
So what's etiquette on that?
With the friends?
Like, do I have to be the person that makes things comfortable for you? Because we've been friends, and I like your nigga.
I just need to understand. Are you the?
I'm the middleman.
Okay, you're the middleman.
He's my guy, But I do like her. She cool.
You like your friends.
She show up. She come up through. She cool as hell. Like she do nails. She been doing my nails, my feet and shit. Like we cool. Like we've got a bond. Like so she know the whole crew. So she call Rez and be like, I'm about to pull up. Like what am I allowed to do? Like what am I like? Can I be like, well, Rez, you know he coming too? Like, do I have to do that? Do I have to lie? Yeah. Do I have to lie?
What is the I guess what's the crime?
Occasion?
What's the crime? Like why did they break up?
Oh, I mean, I don't really think that play a big part.
I think it does.
Oh.
What is your hard no?
Okay, so let's talk about hard no's. I mean, basically,
can't be mutual.
If my girl cheated on me, and how freshly, like I just found out last month, I don't think I would be comfortable going to a function with them being there freshly.
Right.
What about you?
So I would have to like know if she's gonna be there.
If I was embarrassed in how we broke up. Because my thing is like, it could be, you could have cheated and that, that's an embarrassment type of thing. Could have been something else, right? If how hard it was burned, like not like on some STD type shit, but like how embarrassed I was at the end of it, like that will let me know.
Like if she took to Facebook and started like cussing you out on Facebook.
Yeah, I'm not going.
You're not going.
Don't put me in that same room.
Yeah, because now we have to talk face to face. It's kind of like what we talked about in the beginning of the episode with the quarantine. You was saying all that shit online.
Because sis is gonna be right on you.
And then my other thing is like, if like who knows, like. Is this a room full of people that know this for sure?
You have to assume that people know because the two parties are definitely.
But when they know it, make it even awkwarder. Like, cause the ones that don't know but knew y'all was together are looking at you like.
But then it's like imagine if they don't know, and then it's like y'all didn't come in together, or whatever the case might be, and then. That person, like I said earlier, like I just don't want to be the person to be like, oh, like
you don't even get to be cordial.
I feel like in that situation, especially as adults, I feel like we all hold a lot of mutual friends. I'm going back to the part about when would it be inappropriate to invite both parties if they had a messy breakup. I think for me, I wouldn't invite them if there was a case when there was domestic violence between them two. Clearly. And somebody put their hands on somebody got hurt like physically or
burnt their shoes in a bathtub and burned down their house.
Your feelings are going to get hurt. That's a casualty of falling in love and being in a relationship. Somebody's going to hurt you. Cheating, I don't feel like that would be a reason for me not to bring both parties around, because if somebody cheats, you still have like that feeling of, yeah, they cheated, but what was I doing wrong? Maybe it's something that we could work on.
You on some wild shit.
What?
You on some wild shit.
Yeah, if
you know why?
Got cheated on.
You on some wild shit. Yeah. What if his +1 is the bitch? Oh.
His +1 to the party is a bitch that he cheated with? Oh yeah, now we got some trouble. now you done got yourself into a situation.
Exactly.
You better hope you don't live in an apartment because it's going down.
Exactly, bro. So you cannot. You have to tell both parties right then and there, like, listen, I invited such and such. I invited her. You have to tell both parties.
And that's best case scenario. Like, yeah. I can think of like 3 other ways that's not something good.
Like, fam, you cannot. You have to as a friend. So I feel like, I know we just talked about it's like none of my business, but because birthdays happen and motherfuckers like to have events for birthdays. So you gotta tell both sides.
My question is, are you the friend that picks sides, or are you okay with being mutual in breakups with your friends?
I am the mutual, because that ain't had shit to do with me.
I'm thinking about all of my girlfriends right now. If any of them were to break up with their niggas, shout out to y'all if y'all fucking with my girlfriends right now. Y'all cool or whatever. But if y'all break up, we not going to be cool after this. But I think that plays a part in, well, except for maybe one. Maybe one. But I think that plays into, like, I'm not as close to my girlfriends' men as I would like to be. Like, we're not all in the same city to be hanging out. Outside of Jazz, like, me and you are tight. But, like, everybody else, like, my friends in Delaware, Tiffany in Florida, like, I'm not close to they niggas to be like,
I mean,
I'll go with him. I'll pick a side.
I just had a situation. Like, one of my friends, his girlfriend had a birthday party.
Oh, yeah, I seen that.
And
y'all look good.
I got invited.
Y'all look good.
So I went. But also, like, I'm really close with his baby mama.
Yeah.
And I've also heard they don't get along too well.
I thought about that.
So what am I supposed to do?
I bet Meezy's uncomfortable.
I wasn't uncomfortable because I knew nothing here was cool. But I also knew I probably shouldn't post nothing on social media. Probably shouldn't know I should post nothing on social media because I'm pretty sure they both see my stories. So it's kind of hard to,
as a friend, right?
Like, I can post that I was there because I also had posted when I was with the other one. So you can do that, but you gotta make it even.
I guess I kind of lied. There was a friend breakup that recently happened, and I did pick both sides because I was friends with both of them.
You got to.
I was friends with both of them.
You got
to. Yeah. There are some I would say mutual in, but if I don't have a relationship with the boyfriend, I'm not gonna, or the husband, I'm not gonna pick both sides.
I only lie to people that don't got no business knowing what's going on.
Oh, as a friend, I think we have so much weight on our shoulder. Everybody likes to talk about his side, her side, but as a friend going through a breakup, you have to walk on eggshells.
Yeah. Like, you can't, like, we used to all be cool, and if John's favorite part come on in the movie that we watching, and we all know that's John part, nobody really can say, hey, John would have been died. Like, he's like, you can't say
John
it.
love this part.
Right, like, you can't be like,
remember that time we came to this bar the last time and John pissed himself? You can't say that.
Can't tell that story no more. So it's tragic for friends to do that shit.
So you said something about lying. Are you lying to the friends?
I don't lie to the friends involved because I'm pretty sure they know the story. But all the outside people, if people ask me, like, yo, why such and such ain't cool no more? I don't know. It's usually my answer.
Oh,
I completely
I'm not
agree.
Like,
I'm not doing
like,
that.
I mean,
like, it's none of your business.
If you want to find out, you go ask.
Yeah, it's like, it's none of my business. I've been waiting. All right.
No.
I got these two homegirls that was real cool. But I don't know how to ask why they not cool no more because I ain't seen them together in like 3 years. So how do, like...
I'm going to tell you how to do it because I'm good at this one. This is my move.
I don't know what to do. Like, it's not my business and they probably going to lie to me, but like, I want to know.
When two girls not tight no more...
Early.
Invite them to a function that they both gonna be at and be like, yeah, maybe y'all could come together, and then they gonna spill it. They're gonna spill it because they always waiting for a reason to tell you what happened, but they don't want to just come up and say, hey, I'm not fucking with her no more. But if you invite them both to a function and be like, yeah, such and such gonna be there,
yo,
so y'all cool, right?
That's like, funny as
just
shit.
Bring that up, and they gonna be like, nah, I don't fuck with that bitch no more. She da. Like, just bring it up in a casual conversation because when it's a function, you know how people who all gonna be there. Oh, your girl gonna be there. She ain't my girl. Yeah. Like, they gonna say something. Yeah. So that's how you get the tea.
I be scared to go to functions like that.
What?
Because the homegirls be inviting me to functions with girls that I used to.
We ain't had a messy function in a minute. 2020 started with a messy function, and we ain't had a function since. You know what function I'm talking about.
Hey, all right. A lot of shit been messy. So it's just, I mean...
Friendship breakups are weird, especially when you're a bunch of friends. Like, how do you carry on in a friend group when two people ain't speaking?
Imagine if you got a business with your friends.
Mm-hmm.
What if we all decide one day, like, how does this podcast continue if any of this triangle has a beef with each other?
It don't continue. Like, I'm not going to keep coming in to Textually Active and be like, hey, it's Sexually Active with Raz.
Like,
Meezy's on vacation. I'm not doing that shit. We're not putting out no episodes. This is not nobody's business. And we either gonna figure it out or it's not gonna be no more TA.
or we just run. I mean, it just depends on how you want to keep it going. Like, we ran through Nick real quick. It's like Nick not here no more, and then we kept going. But it's like one of those things where it look a little odd.
I mean, but Nick wasn't a beef neither. So
I mean,
it's just
that's your perspective.
all right.
Is there another perspective?
That's
I don't know.
your
what
perspective.
I don't know what he's talking about.
Yeah, I don't know.
Somebody else in this room might have had beef with him.
It was not a beef.
I didn't even say it.
What are you talking about?
I didn't say nobody.
It's only one other person in the room. Do you got a beef with him?
Do you want to know? Do you, look,
Shut the fuck up.
you know it's so funny. Meezy just did the same thing you told him to do to find out if the two girls are friends. He just did it to you, and you're like, "Oh my god, it's not a beef."
It's not a beef.
It sounds like it might be.
It was. What are you?
Early.
A little beef stroganoff.
It wind down. It fizzled out. But in the beginning,
No, because a definition of a beef is like y'all like saying mean words about each other and like both people hurt each other. It wasn't a beef. It was just like, damn, my feelings are hurt. Like, you're not working with the squad no more. It was casual. It was what is it called? When you do something like he did it, he told us that he wouldn't want to be a part of it anymore. And that hurt my feelings. That was it. Not a beef. Just like, damn.
right? But I feel like those kind of feelings is what ruin friendships.
Yeah,
with business partners.
Yeah, it could.
You see what I'm saying? Like,
if it wasn't, I mean, if it wasn't mutual, if it wasn't like, you know what, like, yeah, we've done enough, and it just went away.
right?
But if you feel like you wanted somebody to continue to drive the business with you and they step down, like,
If I quit today, you probably fight me.
Fight? Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, I was about to try to lie. Yeah. We probably try to fight. But now you can see, like, I'm passionate about TA. I love TA. I think it's a great time. And it's probably, like, majority of the way I get to see you and, like, drag you along to do shit afterwards. So when our friend no longer did the podcast, now I can't drag him along. Now I can't, like, hang out with him, can't drink, can't keep up with him. Because he's not that type of person. Like, he's not, like, actively texting or like a clingy ass friend like me.
So what you did there, that was fire. I just think it's the boundaries need to be set, bro. That's why we need etiquette for this shit. Like, fam, when people ask you, "Hey, where's Meezy?" What would be your answer? Like, do you tell them the truth? Or do you just say, he just don't do it no more? Like, how many times I had to tell that story.
I think I think friendships go hand in hand with like breakups. I think if you break up with a friend, you still have like that gray area where you don't talk about them unless you're a hater and they were never your friends. Like, you have a place where you're not like going hard on them.
Right. Because it's being messy, or are you telling the truth?
Right. Like, it depends on how you tell it.
Right.
Like, if you like, I'm not friends with Rez no more because she stank a little bit. Like, that's being messy. But if you just say, me and Rez not speaking right now, that's like calm and casual. Like, I didn't say anything about it. I didn't say why. I'm just saying that I'm not speaking to this person.
Next time,
but then they're gonna ask you, well, why not?
And I'm gonna be like, it's too soon to talk about it. Like, I don't want to talk about it.
next time I break up with somebody, I'm gonna put me and such not talking. Keep us in your prayers.
Keep us. Their seat is always open. They can always come back whenever they want to.
Oh, you messy. That's funny. Yeah.
Shit like that. But yeah, friendship breakups, you have to have etiquette. Don't talk about them.
You have to have etiquette with everything.
Tell your mutuals. They need to know because you don't want to put them in an awkward situation. And know,
what happens with the person that don't like people in their business?
Draw clear lines too. Like, if you're one of those people who you want your friends to pick a side when you break up, make that shit clear.
Valid.
Don't be weird and not say anything.
Valid.
Like, tell them, look, you either with me or you not.
If me and Jazz ever in the next 29 years of living decide we don't want to be together, you cannot pick her.
Meezy is giving a perfect example. If that's the type of person you are, I feel like I want people to pick sides if something happens.
That's fucked up.
Yeah, like
I do.
so I kind of want to unpack that. Not for you in particular, but why is that a thing?
Why do I want people to pick sides?
Or why do you think people do that?
That's because nigga, we gang. So we gang. I don't really know them. We gang. You gotta pick this side. I don't care. You can be know what? You can be mutual, but you on this side.
But what
you got homeboys that play for different teams. Y'all can exchange jerseys all you want to.
You can be,
but mutual. You play for this team.
You can be mutual all you want, but I want you to know that choosing to be mutual in a situation with me takes you down from gang.
Wow.
To associate. Damn. Because you can't be gang if you friends with somebody that I don't fuck with.
The ops?
Mm-hmm. Oh, that's it.
That's crazy.
You can't be gang. Because it may be a situation where you get with op and y'all talking about shit and Rez name get brought up and now Rez business is with the ops. Yeah. Like, so you down, not gang, you associate.
So, all right. So.
Or are we not friends anymore?
Time. Yeah. So, I feel like there's different degrees of this, right? So, if it's a friendship breakup, and again, how bad was it? You know what I'm saying? Did the friend sleep with your man or your girl or whatever the case may be? Or there was just a heated argument, heated exchange, and it's just like I want you to choose sides. Like, how is there a difference, or is it just you either pick a side or nothing at all?
Who are we asking to pick a side though? I only say that because when you pick a side, you draw a line for sure. And that means that in no case could I fuck with you.
Right. Like, I feel like if you pick a side, you
what
never
happens, right. So, and what happens with that don't ever really get communicated.
If you pick a side and the people you picking a side for decide to get back together, that person who didn't get picked is going to feel a way about you.
Not even that. Not if they don't get picked. Like, what if I pick a side and I see the opposite side at the bar? Like, I can't go speak to him. He wondering why I ain't spoke to him, why I'm ignoring him and shit. He don't even know what he did. I didn't give him no closure here. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, is that allowed? Can you tell? Like, yo, listen, Shorty is my home girl. Like, we been rocking for a while. I can't really fuck with you no more. Like how it'll look. You know what I'm saying? That shows characteristics of people who are like not loyal.
Sometimes things have to be said. And I think seeing them at a bar would be the perfect opportunity to say that. But outside of picking sides,
imagine being like, yo, like, I can't really fuck with you no more. I have a good one. Like, it's like you're in the bar. Like,
nigga, I just came in here to get a fucking amaretto sour, not to hear your problems.
All right, so Meezy, we know you stand mutual. E, you stand mutual in most cases. I'm picking a side.
You're
it
a
depends.
Side picker.
It depends. I'm picking a side. I'm gonna draw the line.
You're a side picker.
I'm gonna pick a side. I'm good at being mutual too, but I prefer picking a side because I always feel awkward being mutual.
I like being mutual.
What?
So then I can use. Bro, I ain't even know. Y'all, what? Bro, I ain't even know.
So outside of picking sides and breakup etiquette, there is a thing where you break up. You might have had a side piece. Oh, man. Is it breakup etiquette to tell your side piece that you are now single so they can understand their position? You're no longer a side piece. You've moved up to fuck buddy or whatever.
I feel like side pieces feel like they mains anyway. Niggas is out here treating side pieces like they mains anyway.
Yeah, right.
You know what I'm saying? Shout out to that nigga Chris. He bought his baby mama a whole car.
Sure did.
Didn't even talk to his wife.
Sure did. Didn't talk to her and brought it up so nonchalantly.
And then
she hasn't been driving for 6 years. I needed to get her something she was comfortable in.
And you know what's corny? So the ex-girlfriend's name is Mercedes, and he bought her a Benz.
See what I'm saying? Like, niggas do corny shit for the... It's not even his ex. It's just a girl he got pregnant. Look how you treating her. Well, I mean...
Yeah.
Well...
It is his ex.
It's his ex.
They were engaged.
Oh, well,
yeah, they were engaged, and
but she pregnant. So now that's not an ex no more. That's just somebody I fucked got pregnant. I can lie about the rest of that happened.
Nah, that's a dude who's being sloppy.
No, he's trying to get back with her.
No, he's trying to get a throuple. That's what he's trying to do.
Ain't nothing wrong with that.
Sound like it.
Hey, just said this. Not the side piece. But what if she become gay after y'all break up?
Oh.
Why we couldn't get a throuple going while you was here?
Oh. She allowed to go gay.
Is she?
Yeah, she allowed to go gay.
Is he allowed to go?
She allowed to go gay too. Hell, I had that happen, but at least be transparent with it. Like, I mean, I guess there's no proper way to tell your ex that you're with a man. But
hey, lesbians be out here living wild, boy. They don't give no fucks.
As women, like, we just do it freely. So I feel like men should have the same option to do it.
I just want to see this because I saw this on the timeline. I thought it was cool. At what point?
Anytime you say you see someone on the timeline, go ahead.
At what point after the breakup can you tell your friend they got bad taste? Like, bitch, you keep choosing those.
It's
those
your fault.
That
You the one.
you can't just because you don't want to be associated with them. You need to look and see that you might be the problem.
I think they call that PPM.
What the?
Poor pussy management.
And just like that, we have the name of the episode. PPM. Okay? PPM.
Like, cause I be trying to like, people break up and be like, don't ever mention me with like, no, we saw it. You have bad taste.
Right.
It's okay. If we've seen you with 4 guys in 3 years, you have bad taste. And we need, as much as you've been putting their business online and saying, we need to tell you about yourself.
Right. Because at some point you liked it.
Like,
You liked that.
no, you were associated with them. You have soul ties with that person.
That's the thing about your exes, especially stepping into relationships. Like you are permanently tied to that.
Yeah, you can't even be cordial with them no more.
Like there are people out here who know. So all the shit that you saying about what you like, your preferences, a lot of you niggas talk a lot of shit about what you like and what you don't like, but your baby mama look exactly like what you don't like.
Ooh.
So you had to go through that to get to that. But at one point, you like that. So maybe that's not maybe you need to rephrase it. I don't like my baby mom instead of saying I don't like women who wear blonde hair, long nails, whatever. Like, nah, you just don't like your baby mom.
Is it perspective though? Because there's a couple bodies I might not claim. There's a couple people that
There are rules about not claiming bodies.
No bodies. We never talked.
Don't know you.
You did not talk to me.
Don't know you. Like, we do not know each other. I am not associated with you. You've never laid in my bed.
But technically, that's perspective because you might not claim it, but I damn sure can. If I've spent at least $20 on you, we used to talk.
Okay.
And I said 20 because I'm talking in a broke nigga bracket. If I had more money, the number would have been raised. But as a broke nigga, if I spent $20 on you, we used to talk.
What? Do you have to break up with somebody that you're talking to?
Yes. Well, no, you just end up ghosting them until they ask you questions or what's going on or they see you with a new girl.
No, because by definition, ghosting is like not responding to their messages. So if they're texting you throughout the week, do you just not respond?
Yeah.
I think people deserve closure.
Usually in a
I would like to cancel ghosting.
Usually, and you know what happens in a ghost? Both parties don't text each other.
No.
So you was ghosting me just as much as I was ghosting you.
No. That's just equal. That's a mutual breakup.
Oh my God. We never communicated it.
That's a millennial breakup.
We never communicated it.
Is if I text you and I say, hey, what's up? The day after you laid in my bed and you don't respond for weeks. And then a month later, you text me, what's good? Like you never got my message. That's ghosting.
Maybe my phone broke. I had to get a new one.
No. That shit niggas like to say when they lying. Your phone didn't break. You seen my text message.
Maybe I thought I had a baby on the way.
If you have an Apple device.
I'm about to wild out. Maybe I thought I had a baby on the way and I was working on myself.
Especially if you have an Apple device. Because that message is going to hit your iPad, your MacBook, your iMac, your fucking iCloud email. It's going to hit them all. You seen my message. You didn't respond. You ghosted me. I do think there needs to be you need to have a conversation. Hey, I'm moving this way. Hey, school is getting too hectic. Hey, I need to be by myself. Hey, you aren't the woman I thought you were.
Women don't believe that shit.
Something.
Women don't believe that shit half the time.
What?
They just think you ain't shit and with somebody else.
Yeah, that's better than being labeled as a ghost.
Yeah, but no, I'd rather be the ghost. You're not finna call me an ain't shit nigga for no reason. I just didn't like you.
Yeah, that's fine. But you still gonna be ain't shit, and that's okay. That's okay.
There's crazy.
Two sides to every story.
I didn't like you makes me I ain't shit.
There's two sides to every story.
That's wild.
There's two sides. She thought that you guys were getting married. You thought that you was just getting your penis wet. There's two sides. She was in love. You saw her as a one night stand.
That's crazy. That's nuts.
That's just the way the game goes.
We need to figure this out. This etiquette is crazy. I gotta tell you when I don't want you no more.
Mm-hmm. I would rather know that we're done talking than see you post 3 months later that you're in a relationship. Or worst case, a week after we slept together, you're in a relationship.
I'm triggered.
Why are you triggered? Okay. All right. Yeah, so I think you do need to break up with somebody if you're talking to them. You don't. One night stand, you slept together, you no longer hear from them. They no longer, you don't hit them up. I think it's okay. People know it's okay if it's a one night stand. But if y'all been sleeping together, like
more than once,
yeah. They deserve a little something.
Nah.
Y'all share fluids. Like y'all deserve to talk about it.
Yeah. You'll find somebody, be happy. Yeah. Just don't find them too soon. Don't find them before I find somebody.
Make sure it's not their friend.
True. But I think you're just not allowed to find somebody happy and get happy before I do.
I'm sorry. If it is their friend, that's your business.
I mean, I'm probably Eskimo brothers with some wild niggas out here. Mm-hmm. Probably.
That's okay. It's okay.
It's crazy.
So let's go ahead and take a break and come back with our final thoughts on this topic. I think we covered a lot. I think we did.
Yeah.
All right, we'll be back. All right, so we're back from our break. And one thing that we didn't get to touch on, we talked about friends. We talked about family a little bit. We talked about discussing the breakup publicly. But we didn't get to touch on those gifts that were shared between the relationship, especially if you're in a broke nigga. You buying nice things. What are you allowed to take shit back?
Big facts.
Okay.
I mean, Sweetie came and told, like, look how much courtesy Quavo had for Sweetie. Mm-hmm. She got on timeline and told the world he cheated.
Yep.
He ain't say not one word about him coming to get his car back.
He did.
Everybody else figured that out and somehow knew about it, but he ain't say that. He ain't say, no, you need to give me that back, broke bitch. He ain't say none of that. He just casually, calmly sent somebody to go get the car. I need that back. And when you break up with somebody, we lived in this house, but I bought this TV. It's coming with me. That computer you use for your business that I bought, you better go to the library. That's going with me. You got 9 to 5 hours at the library now. You got a workspace at the library now, because that's coming with me. Like, I'm getting the things that I've bought, and you can have whatever you bought. But unless it's tangible shit.
I'm gonna let you keep the laptop so I can talk shit about you. Like, man, she can't even afford a MacBook.
Oh, you meant nuts. That's nuts.
Get smacked on this podcast.
But
Get smacked in the middle of the episode.
I'm only taking. That's funny. I'm only taking tangible things. Mm-hmm. Except for money. The money that I've given you and you've done with whatever with, I gave that to you. You can keep that. I'm not invoicing you about no shit.
I'm taking something that hurts.
Yeah.
I don't know. I'm taking your good, bro.
Eric, be quiet. For you get yourself.
Hey, listen. If I bought the bed, she about to put that bitch on the air mattress in that room.
I think it's
I'm gonna leave
different.
the air mattress without the blow.
So not the stuff that not the stuff that y'all not the stuff that y'all brought together in the house. Y'all could break that up. But like I'm talking specifically gifts that you brought.
If I want it.
Okay.
If I don't really want it, you can keep it.
Yeah.
But if I bought it, like if I gave you some fire, I want that back.
Yeah, I think there's a conversation that you all can have. But I definitely think that if it's move out day, say you guys are moving out of the house or the apartment, don't let that person pack your stuff up. You got to be there to pack your stuff up because they're going to keep the good stuff. They're not going to give you the new speaker that y'all just brought. They're going to give y'all the one that y'all use when company come over.
Hey, I have never thought that was a cool move, no matter how much the TV showed you. I have never wanted to see an ex so bad that I was like, I got to bring you your stuff.
Nah.
Like, you either going to come get it or you ain't get it.
No, it ain't nothing to do.
I'm pretty sure all right, I'll be transparent. Pretty sure I done slept in another nigga basketball shorts.
For real?
Probably.
Okay.
Probably own them. They probably mine now.
I know one thing Eric not going to do is give you back your sock bun. If you leave it at his house. So
you got to be a real TA fan.
The next girl can find it.
A real TA fan.
Listen, man, I know if I'm leaving, I'm taking something that I know that she wants and that she knows that I don't want to have, like plants. I'm taking them.
You're not taking Giuseppe, Gilbert, Ginger, Gary.
Yes, those.
You're not taking them.
Those are your plants.
Mm-hmm.
Why they got
Gasper?
Why they got white names?
Shut up! It's a black house.
No. Meezy, say that again.
Gary, Ginger, Giuseppe, Gilbert, Gasper, and George. They're not white names.
Those are designer clothes that you only buy the most names. What the fuck? Those are not black people names.
Listen.
You couldn't name one of them George?
Jerome? Is named George.
Who is Jerome? Why he ain't in there?
Can you spell Jerome with a G?
Why are you spelling these names with G's? There's black people G names.
Chill.
Gertrude. Somebody grandma named Gertrude.
Gertrude. I'm not naming none of my plants Gertrude. I don't like that. Oh, I forgot Gustav.
Yeah.
White.
Yeah.
Gustav is not white.
They not Caucasian, but they not from America.
They Latino.
That's white.
Gustav?
If he ain't black.
Gustav?
If he ain't black, it's white.
Okay. All right. You're not taking my plants. I don't think it's right to take anything back from somebody when you break up with them.
Bets are off.
No. You don't take anything back. You have a conversation like adults and you figure out what you want or not.
I leave earring backs behind the bed like trophies.
All right, so let's. I gotta go home.
Only guys know that, right?
Let's get out of here, guys. Earring backs. You know how hard it is to keep a good pair of earring backs?
So if I ever fucked your earring backs, they are definitely where they fell out at.
Out of earring backs. Did you do it to the Baby Maker playlist?
You know I did.
Okay.
You are now tuned in.
You are now tuned
to WMEZ. This week we got a TikTok. I think it's going crazy over there on TikTok, but we about to play it. This is Paigey, Cakey. This is called L.O.V.E. here on WMEZ.
Textually active. I like that. I like that song. All right, let's get our memes out. EA, are you putting a meme out today? You got something for the streets?
Let's go.
What you got?
So it's been a lot of craziness going on, right? You know, North Carolina's back open. We don't know how bad or good this is going to go, but it just kind of seeing how things were going down in Miami. And, you know, this meme really kind of speaks to me. Spring break is for young people. You shouldn't be 32 scheduling your PTO for spring break to hang out with 18 to 26 year olds on the beach.
Niggas is nasty.
Nasty.
Mm-hmm. Nasty as hell. Low key though, I still do spring break though. I'ma still do my spring break. It just ain't gonna be in Miami. I like to take a little break for the spring.
Valid.
Go see my family, hang out, take a day off, you know, but it ain't spring break.
You don't have to do it at the same time too either. Like that's nasty behavior.
No.
Or Bike Week. There's a couple of events y'all ain't supposed to be going to.
Y'all not supposed to be there no more.
Yeah, like,
y'all old asses is not supposed to be there. Those
all
are for
you niggas that
kids.
this is for North Carolina listeners. All you niggas that be going to Emerald Point for when they had that little pool pass, the radio station throw that. You niggas is too old to be doing that.
And the niggas you went to high school with is too old to be there at the parties.
Ew.
Understand. Listen, as older people, as adults, stick to the day parties. That's our lane. The day party is our lane. You shouldn't be at nobody's spring break
Cause I love
throwing dick with the teenagers.
Cause I love to be in the house by 9:30.
Okay. My meme is speaking of age. Once you're over 25, you don't need, and 25 is very young. I don't agree with age, but once you're over 28, you don't need no alarm. Your problem's gonna wake you up right on time.
Only because they kept you up all night. Anxiety ain't no joke, boy.
What you got, Meezy?
Let me just give it a buck. Versus gonna have to have Jesus versus the devil if they think I'm finna be in the house on a Saturday night watching Instagram Live.
That's right.
Not doing that this summer.
We sure the fuck ain't.
Gave you a whole year last year.
Let me tell you something.
Not doing that.
All the shit I did last year
Not doing that.
feels like trauma.
Not
I don't
doing-
even want to watch your Instagram Live no more.
You
I
niggas-
don't want to watch a DJ battle. I don't want to watch verses. It's going to remind me of the trauma I went through last year.
I don't give a damn if Earth win. If Isley Brothers find a way to get R. Kelly out of jail and he perform, I will not be watching that live.
I will watch the playback. And you know what else? I don't want to go to your virtual fitness class anymore. I'm going to a one in person because I spent too much time at home watching y'all niggas do stuff on live that I want to do in person. I want to go to a concert.
I bet not hear your car say Zoom.
I bet not.
Yeah, like you better not drive that fast right here. Say,
I bet not hear a car say Zoom.
I don't even want to go to a virtual reality. Like, I don't want none of that shit. I want to engage with people.
Wait, hold on. That's the bag. He got you.
Virtual reality?
Hey, versus you. Hey, I don't care who you got in the lineup. Y'all better start doing that on Wednesday nights at 9:30.
I'm good. Do it like a show.
While I'm already in the
8
house.
p.m. Tuesday.
This summer.
Saturday? Nigga, Saturday?
After I'm about to get the I'm about to get the card.
Shit.
You about to get the card plaqued up.
Picture this. It's 4 p.m. You just came home from a brunch. You're drunk. You about to take a nap.
All right,
you about to watch Versus?
Number one. If it's black people, that brunch started at 12. But we didn't get there till 2. So we're going to experience this until they kick us out. So if that verse, nigga, if that verse is on and I'm still in a function and happy hour, the mimosas is still on the page.
I don't know. It might be like a party favorite though.
It's highly likely that first brunch, we closing it out.
Nigga,
We started that brunch and then we gonna be like, yo, can you give us the dinner menus?
Nigga,
Niggas ain't never gonna go home. It's gonna be a whole weekend.
Right? Am I lying?
You about to start fucking the verses, clapping cheeks on the playback.
It's gonna be mad orgies.
Not watching that shit.
A lot of babies. We thought niggas was having babies during quarantine. When stuff open up, it's gonna be a lot of babies.
Playback.
But all that stuff, I'm done with it. It's trauma.
Not doing that.
I feel like I'm over it. That was a past event. It was tragic. A lot of people died. I feel hurt for everything that happened during COVID. I got COVID. Fuck COVID. It sucks. And I don't want to relive none of the stuff that had to do with COVID.
I just want to know what McGraw Hill is going to put in those textbooks for 2019, 2020, 2021.
It's pretty funny. I can't wait to see the yearbook of niggas that didn't go to school. They didn't even take pictures. How you make like you didn't go to school and get school pictures?
Right.
Like if this was your senior year, you have nothing to remember it by.
Right.
Damn.
Nah, the virtual events were fun though. I can't hold you. They was fun, but I'm just ready to do stuff in person.
I don't care. And I'm not wearing no fucking mask. All right, let's go.
All right.
I'm finna start now. Fuck it.
No. Wear your mask because
The truck driver knew I'm about to get it popping now. He know the vibes.
keep your mask on. Don't be like me.
He know the vibes.
Thank you all for listening to another episode of Textually Active. We drop every Tuesday at 6 a.m. Make sure you follow us on social media to keep up with us. In the meantime, in between time, go subscribe to our YouTube, leave a comment, talk to us about this episode. Let us know what you think the proper breakup etiquette is. All right? We're going to catch y'all next week.
If you're going to be private, stay private. But if you're going to be public, I want to
With it
know.
all.
I want to know everything. At the bitch he cheated with.
Thank you for listening to the Textually Active podcast. This podcast is a full-service production from the Open Media Lab. Be sure to check in every Textual Tuesday along with following them on all social media at Textually Active Pod. Textually Active is a part of the Open Media Network.